Hello there. You can see me over here in the corner. I got myself a new camera for going to events and vlogging things. I wanted one for a while, and it's new. Well, it's new to me, so I thought I'll go for a DJI. I want to test it out. So me and Marcie went for a little walk down by the beach today. Tried to test it out, the sound, the everything, moving around with it. It's a nice day, which is unusual. I think I can't remember the last time I had 2 nice days back to back. So I'm hoping to take this to some different events and things like that. I want to see what the audio is like as well, and just give it a good test out. So I've got a couple of videos to show you. I'll probably spend about half an hour with you. Thanks for joining me. It's a bit of a strange one. It's nothing to do with most things that are on the channel, but I did think it'd be interesting. Just kind of check this out. So it's this little camera here. You can see me on the camera. It's a DJI. I think it's an Osmo 2, but I know they're up to like 4 now, but it's just ridiculous price wise. I just wanted one that could do the job, that I could link up to my phone, that I could link up, take the memory card out of. It had a USB-C, just the basic stuff, but I wanted it to be able to do 4K. I wanted it to be able to have a semi-decent sound on it as well, just so that when I'm out filming things, I don't have to hook my phone up to a gimbal or clip a mic onto somebody, that I can just kind of do something, run and gun, as they say. So let's get started. This is in West Cumbria this morning, and we'll have a little look and see. In fact, I'll take the comments off so we can see better. And there's Marcie.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the sound cut out a little bit, but I don't know if that's just because it's a big file. It's quite sunny, so I want to see how it works in the sun as well.
So
I'll have to try another one at night time.
DJI camera I got. It's new to me.
Who's this
Not
guy?
new to the DJI range. See how Marcie gets her first paddle.
You can make her out anyway. I found it quite hard to work out what was pointing where. It took me ages to send the camera, point at me and then point away.
I'm going to try anyway. Concern is always dogs who come bounding over. We don't want that.
It's cutting out a bit, but I don't know if that's the camera or just my internet, which it shouldn't
paddle.
be.
And then we're going to come back. You can see the Isle of Man over there. It's a nice clear day.
Felt like I had to hold it very high or very low.
I've actually got some blue sky. Marcie gets proper tunnel vision when she can see the sea. I'm not sure she'd swim in it without me holding on to a long lead. But if she saw a stone that she thought resembled a bird, or a fish or something, then I think she would go.
It's not a very windy day.
Tunnel vision crazy and just end up getting us into a lot of bother. Hence the lead. I think she'd get us into a lot of bother full stop without her lead on. So that's Marcie. And I don't know. Is it following her? Try and see if I can get it to flip and focus on me. Oh, it's not zooming. There we go. Recenter.
When I press something on it,
Press it 3 times,
that's when it.
And you get me.
Oh,
We know who the star of the show is. Hello. Hi. I'm going to go back to Marcie, I think. There we go.
Now, was that out of sync, or is
I
that
just thought this would be a
I'm
better way
get off
of using my phone for different events and bits and pieces. There she is. So it might be an interesting what's that?
She absolutely pulls me like
Zoom
nothing
not supported
to get
in this
down to
mode.
the
So I'm
water.
just kind of learning my way through this camera.
This is the first time I've watched it back. I just downloaded it and then
to get it to
uploaded it straight
Marcie.
to the.
So look, that's right down by my knee. If anybody's used one of these DJI minis, feel free to give me a bit of advice of how to hold it a bit higher up and still get Marcie in. Oh, there we go. FPF.
No.
I don't know what that is, but it's just managed to instantly find her. I hope you find this kind of calming and relaxing, because I do. I do to a certain degree. I'll be honest with you, I do have concerns about dogs bounding over to an out of control kind of thing, but generally I'm very lucky that I can come out at times when there's nobody around, as you can see, or not many people around. Even the shops aren't open yet. I think they open at 10 round here because it's a sleepy village. And we get to see Marcie. No, you're not pulling me in, love. You're not pulling me in. I've not got your long lead on, so you can't just extend and go. What I will do, hopefully, is bring her back with a long lead on, and then she can have a really good paddle. At the moment, surface paddle, I think, for Mars. She absolutely loves getting her paws wet and going down the. And what we used to do when we first moved here. Where are you? There you are. What we used to do was just run as fast as I could till I got out of breath and trace the water, sort of trace along there like that, which was always fun. Don't know what the sound's like on this as well, so let me know what you think of the sound. It's a bit of a test. I might private this at some point, but when I go to events and interview people on the fly, I might try and use this instead of my phone. It's a lot handier, a lot smaller. You found a shell. That's Michelle. That's Michelle. Have you met Michelle? It's just trying to keep it level and know what I'm doing with it, to be honest. There we go. It seems to be the built-in gimbal seems to work well. It has this thing where it resets itself if I prance about too much, like, or if I do a bit too much moving about. And there's St. Bee's Head over there. You'll be able to see in the distance. Now back to the Isle of Man over there. Raven Glass over there, which does sound a bit Harry Pottery, doesn't it?
Hey, words.
And we'll keep following Marcie, I think. She's the star. Aren't you, Marcie? Are you a good girl? She's like, I don't know. I don't know. Just keep walking, mate. Keep walking. I don't care. Not got any interest in you. I always give her a deep voice. I don't see her as, because she woofs with a deep voice, so I'm not like, she's not a dog that would have the kind of like, oh hello kind of voice. She's definitely a bit deeper. She's the sort of dog that smoked quite a few cigarettes in her time, you know. Not really, don't be ringing the RSPCA on me.
That's just a joke, kids.
Yeah, so I think I'm getting to grips with this. Be interesting to work out how I get it to hold it a bit higher. I seem to have done that now. Maybe it naturally follows the subject a bit better now. Once it works out that the subject is Marcie. Is it that clever? I don't know. Well, I hope you're having a lovely day wherever you are.
For internet.
First time I've really been able to get on the beach with the sun on my back for a long time. I feel like I can't remember the last time I had 2 days of nice weather back to back, which is unusual, but when you're by the sea, often when everywhere else is kind of a little bit calm, you do have these periods of like intense storms, and if you mention them to anybody else, they're like, no, it's fine, where we were even just a little bit further inland. I suppose, why am I surprised by that? I don't know. I shouldn't be really, should I? I think we might walk over to right down the beach now and then go over the railway bridge. Apologies if this isn't the most entertaining thing for you. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe this is your thing. It's not horror based, even though Marcie does love The Thing. She thinks it's a great film. A little bit upset with what happened to some of those doggies. But, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point, yeah.
She'll sit and watch a movie with me, so.
Yeah, it's just,
I guess
it's not
this is kind
pixely or blobby.
Entertainment related. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the chat how you're doing. If I haven't spoke to you for a while, or interacted with your channel for a while, or caught up with you, apologies for that. It's amazing how quickly time goes, and you think, it wasn't long ago I spoke to that person, and then you're like, oh, 6 months, you know, it's just gone. Which is terrifying. Quite melancholy feeling to feel, but also like, I guess it's a reminder that sometimes if things aren't so great, they will also pass. I mean, a bit parallel with the highest bit of, what do you call them, Isle of Man right now. Marcie might see a bird and then go absolutely bonkers on me. I know what you guys are like who are watching. When you see birds, you often go bonkers as well. Hey, 1980s humour there. Cheeky chappy, don't cancel me. Or do, it's up to you. It's just a joke. That's what they are saying, it's just a joke. Oh, look at those birds flying there. And look, in formation. Okay, birdies, let's get in formation. It's a nice view, that. How does the sun show? If I point it towards the sun, how does the sun show up in the camera? Is it absolutely dazzling you? Because I can only see my beard in the little viewfinder, which isn't as dazzling. Where is Marcie dog? There she is. No, that. See, this is what she does. Look, she's seen 2 bits of seaweed, and now she's on the absolute prowl to try and get something. And she's like, "Oh, it's seaweed. It's not a bird or a fish or whatever I thought it was in my imagination." Which is a very Marcie thing to do, isn't it, Mars? And you won't be told if I say it's nothing, it's not a bird, it's not a fish, it's nothing you can eat, it's just a bit of seaweed. She's like, yeah, I'll be the judge of that, mate. So today's Friday. We're nearing the end of April. Marcie's still going like, I just want to see what this is over here. Like, it's never whatever's in front of us, it's always I want to see what's, you know, going on over here. Like, this is very important. Look, over here is very important now. And then when we go over here, over somewhere else will be very important now. Probably should have worn some better shoes than this. It's been a while since I walked on the beach and I forgot.
All the time.
Shockingly, it can have a bit of water on it too. Yeah, well done, genius. Some rock pools over there. This is when Marcie does get obsessions. She imagines that these rock pools are, can you see them? That these rock pools are just, you know, monsters or things to eat or chase. And they're not, they're just rocks. And that's Marcie for you. That's how she rolls.
I'll definitely try and lift this up higher, but I guess I was trying to focus on Marcie.
Very creative dog.
But
She's a creative dog, very creative. So she's great. I like her a lot. She's a great dog. One of the best. One of the best dogs I've seen.
Yeah, that's not a good impression, is it?
Terrible impression of me. Doesn't even sound like me.
If you can guess who that was, then maybe it wasn't so bad. Not so much an impressionist, more of a I like speech patterns. I like listening to speech patterns, but I can't necessarily do the accents. See, look, she's like, I want to go over here because there's some rocks and there's a big part of this here, but I want to eat it, whatever it is, I want to eat it. And then she'll get there and she'll be like, oh, it's just another bit of seaweed. And then she just passes it off, styles it out like it was. She didn't want to go there in the first place. Isn't that right, Mars? You think you're so clever, don't you? You think you're special. You do. Apologies for the rambling. It's filling space. It's not really a quiet, chilled walk when you've got me rambling in your ear. If that's my wife, she would not be a fan of that. These rock pools are amazing. Just the rock. If you smell what the rock pool is cooking. Please don't go in it, Marcie. I really don't want to have to clean you off too much. It's not bath time today. You hate baths. Just remember you hate baths. Keep that in mind. There's some areas here where I think it's cormorants. They're trying to breed them, so they're trying not to get you to walk in these certain areas, which I think is amazing. It's a really nice thing to do. Marcie, we're going this way. Look at this. See, this is what I mean. No, we're going over here now. We're going over here. Yeah, come on. I'm just going to pull you over here. No, there's no need. We're going this way, Marcie. I know you just want to go onward, onward, onward. There's no need, my friend. There's no need.
I've got a few things that I want to investigate and make videos about.
Bridge that you can go
hoping
under
this will help.
that takes us back to our house. I've set Marcie's walk tracker, but then I left it at home, so I don't really know exactly. Oh, you don't want to go that way? Go back over there. Shock. Can't make up your mind, can you? Come on. So, Marcie, yeah. See, this is what I mean. Oh, it's a rock pool. Oh, I love rock pools. But there's nothing in there that you can actually, you know, eat. Even though to her they look like things. I mean, I don't know what she thinks. It's so intense.
You're breaking up.
When she sees a rock pool. Or just rock. Look at her. She's like, come on, let's go. Marcie, come on. You don't pretend you can't hear me. Don't cut me off.
Oh, there you are, the girl herself.
Let's go.
Marcie enters the chat. Yes, I am showing a video of you. I did get your consent. You signed off on this, okay?
Well, there's a dog coming now, so we're going to up our speed. We're going to go a bit faster.
This is where I start running.
Come on, Marcie, let's go. Marcie, go.
Yeah, there was a little bit of lag, and I'm not sure if that's my internet playing this through
Can I see
StreamYard
you? Marcie,
or the camera itself.
Oh,
and
this is why I never
I'll
take
try
it
and
to
watch the
rocks.
video
Just
separately
like
later
obsessed.
and see.
Well, so what's it like on running mode? Don't trust me, it won't last
Not too
long.
bouncy when I'm running.
I don't have that level of energy. But is the gimbal keeping it steady? Or is it bouncing around like a motherfucker? Sorry, Marcie, I swear.
Technical term.
Oh yeah, she's running now. Running. Oh, now you want to run when I haven't got the energy to go any faster. What do you like?
I'll check that out. I wonder if it ties in when I'm talking as well.
So what was that like?
In which case that's StreamYard
Any
issue.
feedback? Anyone watching? I'll post this today as live and then see what you say if you're in the chat. Looking for feedback on the camera, feedback on my ramble, general feedback, reporting for duty.
There's a bit there.
Ooh, train's going past. Can we see it?
No, I couldn't work
train.
out if I was filming the train or not. I felt like I wasn't. So this is interesting. I
Pointing
actually
at it.
was.
Sun's in my eyes, can't see.
Oh, that's pretty
Here's the
steady.
train on the camera.
I love the built-in gimbal on
Let
this.
me know,
This is
we'll
what
find out
I
later.
wasn't sure I was cutting stuff off,
There we
but
go.
clearly I wasn't. So the camera's
Looks
so
like a
small.
freight train. An unstoppable freight train.
I think I get into
They
the end
say.
now.
Or they used to say in mixed martial arts. Have we got any unstoppable freight trains anymore? Used to be John Jones was an unstoppable freight train.
Right. So that's interesting. I thought I was cutting a lot of stuff off that I wasn't, so that's really good. You can see that the actual the screen part is tiny. So if the sun's shining on it, and I know there's different filters and lenses you can get, but I was keeping it as it is at the moment, like keeping it inside this little case here, and then keeping that in my pocket. Hopefully that'll protect it. I'm pretty happy with that. I've been wanting to get one for a while, and I know this isn't the most up-to-date one, and to be honest, I just can't afford to be spending money on YouTube-related things when it brings in £0 and 0 pence. Well, that's not true. It was a tiny bit. Somebody bought the Thing documentary, so I got like 20 quid. So that helped. I probably put 10 of it into this, and then the rest of it's charity. But I've wanted a camera for a while. I needed two things, really. I needed a chair, because my back has been killing since I was carrying a load of books recently. And then I realised I've just been, probably many people do this, buy a cheap chair every year, because I don't want to buy one of these really expensive ones. So I ended up getting a reconditioned Herman Miller one, and it's really good. Like I can actually feel it protecting my back. And at the moment, I wonder if that's making me feel a bit uncomfortable because it's putting my posture like correct. Because you probably see me in videos, I'm always scooching about. So there's that, and then I wanted a vlogging camera because I was just a bit fed up of putting my phone in a gimbal. Even though I had a good one and like a relatively easy one, and also then microphones and stuff, I wanted something that would just kind of do the job. I was probably walking for about half an hour, and it maybe used about 25 minutes of 25% of the battery. So we're talking what? So it's probably got about an hour and a bit then, hasn't it? I'll have to make sure I take something to charge it into. I've got another little video, it's just the last bit of the video, but I am like to say, I am pleased with it, words, and thanks. Yeah, there was a little bit of lag, and I just wonder sometimes if that's me uploading it to my computer, then putting it through StreamYard, or whether it's the video itself. I'll have to watch it back and see how it goes. Yes, that is a key thing as well. Like I've often thought that somebody could just grab. I mean, they could grab the camera, I guess, and I haven't even attached the little wrist thing, but because I wasn't quite sure how. Yeah, I never quite understood those little wristy things, but yeah, at least it's smaller. I've got like my hand on it properly, whereas I'm holding something on a gimbal. Someone can just walk past, and if I was in probably a more urban place, chances of somebody just nicking it out of my hand, my phone or whatever, I don't really want to be doing that. So that's a good point. Yeah. So I've only got one little short bit left. Let's see, where is it? Video file. Luckily, it names them all DJI something. So all of my other ones, which I send to myself in a really convoluted way when I'm playing a video, because I have to downscale them to send, and sometimes I'll use iCloud to send things. But anyway, these ones, when I've just saved, what I've been doing is I've just been saving them to the memory card, and then putting my memory card into my laptop and doing it that way, or putting it onto my phone and then iClouding it. But actually, that was a bit stupid. I could have just put it. There's a slot in my laptop for a memory card, so I could have just put it in a converter and done that. It was a bit silly. Let's see. I'll upload another video here. Here we go. Oh, I'll just put remove. There we go. Let's see. Is this the same one, or is this the...
Okay.
Oh, is this the long one again? Oh, this is the same one. Oops. Right. My bad. Put the wrong thing on. They were both called DJI, and obviously I went for the one. I thought it was the... Oh, yeah, this is a shorter one, so this is why. Yeah. I should have looked at the file size. Okay.
Driving.
There we go. Oh.
Wow, Marcie. Oh, little crab there.
The running wasn't too
something.
bouncy. That was pretty cool. I'm quite happy with that.
We've got crabs. It's news. Oh, it's fun.
There's obviously been a few dogs about this.
I'm debating whether to go and get an ice cream for Marcie, a little ice cream.
Spoiler, Marcie did get an ice cream.
Whether to get me a sausage or bacon sandwich. Not my favourite place to get a sandwich from, however.
And that's why I didn't go for sausage.
Hungry.
I thought you can't go wrong with bacon, really.
Well, at least 15 seconds of running, which is pretty intense. I'm going to have to hold this up now to get the camera on the beach in the water. Say goodbye to the Isle of Man. Any friends who live there? I know many of us think of, when we think of Isle of Man, we think of one amazing person in particular. So, looks like the kids playing football over there. That's pretty cool. It's nice. There's something going on here. I think there's like a school club or a special needs thing, or they're setting up like a little activity thing. It must be great. Like, I've worked in special needs, and if you can take the kids to something local and you've got that risk assessment in place, you can just take them and have great fun, and it doesn't really cost very much. And they go at the beach and they go on the playground, and it's just like, it's just if you usually have your own minibus, so that's not costing very much. And the life skills and the interactions and the play is so valuable. It's lovely. So fortunate if you live near places like that. That's why it's so difficult, sort of more urban places where I've lived, for kids to actually play out, and then there's no youth centres anymore and things like that, and it's just like, actually have...
They make nice ice cream, but
play and have fun.
Whatever sausage they have always rubs me up
and
the
so
tongue.
Vital. Ooh, look, boat's coming out. Can we see it? There we go. Can you see
Oh
it?
yeah, so I was wondering if I actually had that on camera. So there's a boat.
Marcie, once we were watching somebody and they were a paraglider, and Marcie really wanted to go out and say hello to him, so she pulled me right out to sea on a long lead. Just looked at him, he looked at her, and it was kind of a bit of an awkward meet-up. The guy was looking at me like, what? And I was like, so my dog wanted to say hello. and get to see some surf occasionally. Be a good day for me surfing. I can't.
What? Is that me?
So-
Was that the video?
There he is, look. You can see. Pulling his boat out to sea. I do have a dream of having my own boat at some point. I think Marcie would be fine on it.
It's a very
Keep it strapped in. I do have a little
it's a
white
dream
jacket for Marcie.
that may not be realised unless somebody donates me a lot of money.
Now, we did come across an adder the other day on our walk, so I want to be very careful
Yeah, man.
getting on and off beaches, and it's a bit of a public
There's an
service
adder
announcement.
about
Near the sand dunes and getting on and off beaches
like
is
a
where you'll
metre.
find adders in this area.
that's it. Off to Smuggler's Cove.
So let's go and get some ice cream.
I do have a kayak, but it doesn't.
And
I
I'll
got
see
it
if
for a
this
£5
works
off some
later.
local guy, but
Adios.
I
Thanks
don't
for
know if
joining me.
I really.
Marcie. Marcie. Hello. Say bye. Bye.
Okay, and that's it. Okay, so I'm relatively happy with the quality of the sound. I'm really surprised with the quality of sound because you could hear the sea still, but you could hear my voice pretty well. if that's might be a good thing or a bad thing depending on your point of view. But I thought that yeah. When I was walking over, there was a few moments where things broke up a little bit. And I know sometimes, though, when I'm putting a video on YouTube and I'm watching it back as a premiere, it runs nice and smoothly. But if I run it through StreamYard, there's always at least one or two moments. Doesn't matter. Like, literally, I thought, I'll move over to full fibre internet. And then, you could watch 12 programs at the same time. You shouldn't see a problem. But for whatever reason, I'm considering I'm paying about £400 a year for StreamYard, which is becoming untenable, really. You'd expect it to be like flawless, even though I'm on, and that's the most basic plan as well. I'm only really doing it because I'm lazy, and I know there are other studios, other things that do it similarly, and so I can schedule things as well. I don't know, man. It's becoming financially not a good idea. It's the same with some of the editing software that I paid for as well. I'm like, I don't know if I should be paying for this. Like, it feels frivolous. But then again, the whole camera is frivolous to a certain degree. I do like the things that you can slide out and then click a USB-C in and then click it to your phone and use your phone as like a viewfinder. Tried that out. The app wasn't having me connecting it to it, so I'm like, well, actually, don't know if like most things, you download the app for an electronic product and then you'd probably never use it, whether it's some headphones or whatever. I'm quite happy with it. Just use it, taking stuff off the. At least they're not like, oh, you have to use our software to get stuff off it. You just take the memory card out and it's there. But the one thing I was worried about was the sound. And I thought the sound, words are said there in the comments, I thought the sound was pretty good. I could hear everything I was saying. What am I doing with this camera? I'm already breaking the bugger. So yeah, it's just whether some of those things where it was a bit glitchy, the 3 or 4 moments, I'm hoping that's a StreamYard issue. Bye, Mars. Rather than a camera issue. I can't see it being the camera issue. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it could. See, I suppose I'm not really. Oh, when I'm transferring it, you mean I'm transferring it via USB-C from the camera to my laptop, so there's no it's just like a mini USB cable is the only thing that's to USB is the only thing that I'm transferring it with, or I'm transferring it to my phone with the mini one to an adapter, and doing it that way. So, the Ethernet cables. Yeah, well, yeah, everything. I mean, it's let's think. Try and think how it's all set up. So this full fiber is like it's almost like, because it's not like a BT thing. So they've they've drilled through the wall. They're using BT's or OpenReach's sort of network, but it's separate, so it's all like and then all the cables that they use are all like their own, and then it's just Wi-Fi to the different devices, and then I've got this like little thing here to extend it upstairs, which is because I'm with Fibrous, which are the only ones where you can actually get in West Cumbria, the only people you can go with to get full fibre. I'm still with EE as well because I'm locked in with them, but I wanted to kind of try this out before I committed to it. That because they're only really in Northern Ireland and West Cumbria, these guys. But so far, they had a little bit of a problem when they first went to set it up, and I thought, oh no, here we go. And then I came back on. This was the Friday. Came back on the Monday, and it was working, and it's been working ever since. However, it's supposed to be like the speed is ridiculous. Yeah. Rather than having Wi-Fi going straight into the router, yeah, I could do that from this, but I'm not sure how much. I've tried that before, and it's not made a major difference. The other issue is I think I've sometimes get messages and things from StreamYard directly saying that something's wrong on their end, and I just wonder if it's like kind of their big cloud or whatever it is that they run their thing off is like, because they're kind of a middleman, aren't they, between YouTube and themselves and me. So I just wonder if there's something there, if that's the thing. Because I don't seem to glitch. Like, I'm not glitching now, but it's just me. There's not two things. Like, I tried playing a computer game, and it went bonkers, like crashing. So I think there's also might be a RAM issue on my PC, on my laptop, which I think is actually a really good laptop. I got it with a really good spec, but maybe modern technology it can't keep up with it. I don't know, or I can't keep up with it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm happy with it. I think overall, I feel like it was a good purchase, secondhand, reconditioned. Just came like this, wrapped in plastic with the cable, but it had all the bits and pieces attached in a little box. And I was like, yeah, that'll do the job, I think. Yeah, no, I am happy with it. I give it a good solid I'll double check watch the videos back and see how that goes, but like I would say like I'm quite happy with that 8 out of 10. It's nice as well to be able to walk Marcie without and film a few bits and pieces and chat away without being like, oh, microphone, oh, gimbal, or drop my phone, or oh, it's closed itself or whatever. Like it seemed pretty straightforward. I've kind of understood some of the functionality of it, the transfunctioner. So yeah, generally, I'll say I'm happy with that. And thank you for joining me, especially to you, Words and Pictures. Thank you for commenting and giving me some important feedback there, because sometimes you don't know whether it's just you that's seeing the thing, or it's like when I'm interviewing people as well. I always feel a bit bad when I know their sound isn't great, and I know it's not me. It's maybe their setup. Maybe they're a bit of an older person, and the mic is a bit wonky, or they're not sat in the right place, or it's not plugged in or properly, something like that, or there's echo. But they're saying such interesting, amazing things. I try and fix it afterwards, remove echo in CapCut and isolate voice and things like that. You can sometimes narrow down the fact that it's not you, that it's somebody else. But when you're watching yourself and doing the thing yourself, you're like, well, maybe it is me, but what is it? What element is the issue? But no, it's just nice to get out. Nice to see you all. And if you're watching later on, and unless I private this, in which case you won't be. But if you're watching later on, I hope you're all doing well. Got a few really cool interviews coming up. If anyone's interested, I've got on May the 4th. I've got the man who sculpted the original Darth Vader. sculpted things with HR Giga, and sculpted the massive gong from Temple of Doom, the Ark of the Covenant. Incredible sculptor, incredible artist. A lot of the James Bond films, we talk about it all. Brian Muir, and that'll be on May the 4th. And then on May the 10th, Hugh Ross, currently in the Harry Potter audiobooks as Gary Ollivander. 117 films and TV shows he's been in. Nightbreed, you'll know him best as Narcisse. He's great in that. Good friend of Clive Barker. Really great stories about classic horror, about Doctor Who, about Boone, about Lovejoy, about Outlander, about Sharp. It's just great. Nightbreed in particular. So yeah, check out the Hugh Ross interview on the 10th. Really looking forward to that. All of my videos from the Talking Pictures TV Film Festival, went with Steve Nallen's Ghost Stories on tour, with Caroline Munro, with Tommy Cannon, with how many people? So many people. Hugh Cronin. I've said Caroline Munro. Steve on stage. The video I made for his introduction, his show reel. All of these things are going to be on the 3rd of May. Really looking forward to that. And before that, Darren Ward. So, if you don't know the Fury films and you haven't watched the Giallo-inspired violent insanity of Darren Ward's films, the Fury trilogy, in my interview with him, great guy, is on the 30th of April, so that's coming up soon. And before that, a little preview of the box set is coming up on the 26th. So those are all my live videos that are coming up. I'm hopefully sorting something out with Gareth. We're going to probably watch another 70s sex comedy, I'd imagine. And every few days, some of my most favorite clips, videos, trailers, and things like that. And there's a merch video coming up of some of my things from my collection on the 29th of this month. Some clips, some really interesting clips about Val Kilmer coming up with Adam Marcus. A few clips from some streams that I just think sometimes people miss them. A few Rosie Dixon things, a few Indiana Jones things. Oh wow, just all kinds of things. And I'm hoping as well. I've put my feelers out for a few more interviews. I'm really happy with this current run of interviews. I know they're not like it's strange. They're not my most watched live streams, but they are one of my most watched like playlists, the interview podcast. So including clips, there's 104 things to watch there, and I'm not just saying this, but I do really love doing it, and some of the people that I've managed to interview, it's just an absolute dream. So I'm going to go through just some of those quickly, like Dale Wheatley, who made Don's Plum and wrote the book Too Real, which is fantastic. Obviously Steve Nallen talking about his role on the Life on Mars sequel that was never made. Uwe Ball, William Forsyth. Clips are interviews with Thomas Smith, Demon Squad, Leslie Hoffman from Nightmare on Elm Street, Hall Guard, David Zucker, Troy Froman from Saved by the Bell, Ted DiBiase, Brian O'Halloran, Ted Nicolau, Michael Head, whose film is going to come out soon, Jackie the Stripper, which is a new take on Jack the Ripper with a really interesting cast. Who else have we got on there? The short interview with Caroline Munro, Richard W. Munchkin, who made a lot of 80s films, amazing name. Jeff Hayes of the Sleepaway Camp novel, Dacre Stoker, of course, writer and nephew of Bram Stoker. Who else have we got on there? Megan Adara of the Cellar film. 2 interviews with Ted Nicolau. A little clip from Danhausen, which I'm surprised a lot of people didn't kind of take to as much. Who else have we got? I said Ted DiBiase, haven't I? Ryan Kruger, Street Trash, Ricky Glaw, just the list goes on and on and on and on. So many people, like I say, and then those two two coming up soon as well, Brian Muir and Hugh Ross. So yeah, that's a really, I just point you in the direction of that playlist. I'm really proud of the interviews, and I feel like I've got some stuff that if other people had got that bit of information out of them, it'd be like big news. For example, David Zucker said stuff to me that then he did then say on somebody else's interview in press a couple of weeks later, and it made like headlines. He said exactly the same thing to me. So, but then there's things that people said that they'll go, oh, I'll just tell you, and I'm like, okay. So yeah. Anyway, check them out. The Adam Marcus and Jed Shepherd one is particularly interesting to me. I kind of just let them go, and they come up with there's some really interesting stuff about the future of Evil Dead, and some really interesting stuff about things that Adam definitely hasn't talked about anywhere else. So thank you so much, everyone who is tuned in. Thank you there, Jamie's Rock and Soul, and thank you, Words and Pictures, for your help. You are an absolute superstar, and I better go back to work now. But yeah, if I do appreciate everybody who supports the channel and watches things. What you watch is up to you, and just choosing to watch anything of mine is really, really important. It means a lot to me. And yeah, thanks for helping me test out my new camera. It's an unusual video, I know. I will see you soon. I'll see you in the future. Bye bye.